talking about?
What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing today? If you're new to my channel, my name is Crystal and I hope you stay. And if you do, welcome to the family. Now I see that we do have some new people who came to the family. So let me say to you personally, welcome to the family. And if you're new to my channel, some of y'all don't know how I roll. I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I come on here, do shit, and I go. You will probably see me 3 to 4 times a week. I have a job working with the homeless and the mentally ill, so you know that's off the bat stressful. I'm a wife and a grandmother, so I got a whole lot of people that I got to involve in my life and then have a life for myself. Just to put that out there, but I always show up. Y'all, did you guys see Vader try to act all bad and shit? He looked like Fred Sanford trying to put on his tough mode. Now, I'm trying to figure out why the hell you didn't call the police when this man is sleeping in your car, and why your car unlocked. I don't know where these people live. I know out here in California we don't leave shit unlocked, your doors, nothing. You just can't. People steal too damn much. So I don't understand why that boy was able to sleep in that people's car and they didn't have an issue with that. And another thing, you just can't put people's shit out on the curb. That's against the law. At least it is out here in Dago. That shit is against the law. He could have called the police on his ass if that shit happened out here. And his ass would have went right back into that damn house and they would have had to give him a 30-day damn notice. Or he could have just became a damn squatter. That's what they do out here. I don't know what they do back there, but they got all the rights out here. All the assholes get all the rights out here. It's a damn shame. So he get out the car. He got his little camera out. He's filming, being a little asshole. Then ANALISA, she come out there. And the only thing she said is, I want to know what your plans are. All of a sudden, Vader decide to, fuck that shit. Why you getting soft?
You're getting soft.
I said, Vader, knock it off. Knock it off. You've been soft through the whole every episode. You just got to not being soft, sir. And now it's looking funny that you're trying to be a hard ass. It don't even look right. I said you look like Fred Sanford doing the 1-2. You just look weird bucking up on your wife. Don't be like you got a whole lot of nerve. She should have slapped you in your forehead as many times as she wanted you to come to her damn rescue. You need to knock it off, sir. That was a little bit too damn much. So here he is out there in them same pants that he's had on for every episode that saw his ass. He literally looked homeless and tacky. He really do. He looked like the bed bug is outside and you couldn't get rid of the bed bug. It's out on the porch. You didn't spray enough, okay? You just didn't do enough. It's just outside now with a camera. Talking about sick of the hood on your ass. I said shit. Analyst said he ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit out there but being a big ass baby. Anyway, the police came. I don't know if those was real police or fake police, but the police showed up, and I don't understand why they didn't. Like out here, they would have saw his ass walking down the street with a hood on. They would have just went down there and got his ass. They would have just known what the deal was. So he just walks the hell off, and they do this whole little report about him, them feeling threatened and all this little bullshit, right? So meanwhile, while he out there talking to the police, you can see ANALISA, she's texting, so I'm assuming she's texting her daughter. Because after the police came, daughter showed up. And then they're sitting there talking all sad about how they feel about Mark. He didn't want to see a black man go to prison. And she's talking about he's just a scared little boy inside. And if I can do it all over again, I'd like to tap into that scared little boy that's inside. I'm like, you guys are so full of shit. And I'm telling you why I think you're full of shit. Shout out to Auntie's advice. When I saw that she was going to interview the daughter, I said, this shit's gonna be good. Because I know one thing Auntie gonna do. She gonna ask us shit that we want to know. And one of the things I wanted to know was, where were you? Where was the daughter the whole damn time? She told Auntie she was outside sitting on rocks and shit because they told her ass keep her ass outside. But she said when I went out there, she said I was going off on the girls, but the cameras didn't want to show that shit, which is crazy to me because that's reality. It didn't make sense to me that you had bitches sitting in the house that was just at the restaurant disrespecting you. So I don't know about it. And because she was doing a lot of him and humming. She was doing a whole lot of him and humming like she was looking for a thought and an answer. And what I love about that whole interview, they was in the background, meaning they, the parents, Veda and ANALISA, and she was calling them out on this shit. It's like, if you won't come out the fucking bushes, come out the bushes if you got something to say. Stop hiding in the bushes. Other than that, shut the fuck up. It's basically what she was saying, but she said it in a really nice way. And I love that shit. Like, shut the fuck up. So all of a sudden, this is where it went left for me, which told me, you guys are pretty much full of shit. All of a sudden, she said some shit like this woman, ANALISA, got a hearing problem. Because something happened, they was talking, and she was like, oh no, mama, she couldn't hear because she's hearing impaired or some shit like that. So auntie clapped back faster than I can think the shit. She said, wait a minute. So wait a minute, bitch. You mean to tell me ANALISA with her bad ear could hear somebody in the bathroom, and Vader with his good ears couldn't hear shit? She was like, make that shit make sense to me. But she was real nice about it. Like I said, she did it on that interview. I said, that's when I said, okay, you guys are full of shit. All of a sudden, ANALISA's ass got a hearing issue. She did say that shit with the interview that she did with auntie the last time. Seemed like that would have been something she would have brought up. So now they're just coming up with bullshit. So speaking of bullshit, I wanted to know, what's going on with Mark? Is he locked up? Because ANALISA at the end said his ass wasn't locked up. He's not in jail. They ain't had no contact with his ass. But let me show you a little something that I popped up with on, I think he's on Instagram. But he had a lot to say about that little incident with that little girl that was in that bathroom.
All that shit, they was telling her to go to, they was telling her to go to the door. Like, she wasn't even trying to do that. She was coming like, it wasn't real. That shit was fake. She wasn't even trying to be there. I was yelling because it was real for me. The girl was on her period. Like, she was trying to get right. She's bleeding, like, for real. They was trying to film her. She's like, come on, bruh. Like, come on, my nigga. She's grown. Like, to do all that for a show, that's out of pocket. That's hella disrespectful. The whole producer team, all ANALISA Vader, that was hella rude. She knew what was going on. I told her, like, hey, let her get right before y'all start filming. They wanted to cause a scene for nothing. That was all that was about. I was yelling her, get out the bathroom while this girl gets ready. Get the cameras off her. Like, that was what that was about, player. So you can continue thinking I'm in the wrong. That I'm gonna do that every time to protect someone I can care and love about. But so you guys will see. Come on, player.
What? Now, what I can say about that is, I believe his ass. I believe they knew that shit was going on and they put a 10 on it, because I remember doing a shot when he was outside the bathroom. He kind of like had a smile on his face, like, what you guys doing? Like, I caught that look. However, if it's on the up and up and the other shit was real, because he said the shit was real for him, then motherfucker, it was your fault. You wasn't supposed to have nobody in this lady's house. So regardless of how they did it, if they turned it up on 10, regardless, nigga, you wasn't supposed to have anybody in the house, sir. You weren't supposed to have nobody there. So no. It was your fault. And they did, yeah, it was your fault. You still full of shit. No matter what you say, sir, you were so disrespectful. There's nothing you can say out your mouth that can make me think any different short of you being a roach. There's nothing, sir. Nothing. Next on the docket, Kathy and Devin. What's her husband's name? Oh shit, never mind. I can't remember. But they sitting there with Devin's grandmother. Now, we already knew. I told you when he went into that little rehab, just driving in the car, I said he wasn't going to be shit. I said he's still sitting there blaming everybody for his damn issues. I said, so he got some more time left in his ass. And boy, do he got a whole lot of time left in his ass. He didn't stay at that damn place no more than 10 days till he got an itch in his ass and went back to Oklahoma to be with that girl who was most likely doing drugs. He got back on drugs. He went to jail 3 times since being in there. Now he got a case up in Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas, and some other places. He just got cases. He about to do some long ass time. And even after he do that long ass time, I don't think it'll help. But I think his damn problem was, because it seemed like he come from a good family. I think he probably was the baby boy or the only boy, and they spoiled the shit out of him and let him do what the hell he wanted to do. And that's why he is the way he is. And that's why grandma said, I got to stop putting a pillow under his ass. Because it seemed like everybody go to try to save his ass and think it's going to make him better. And it's not. Let his ass go out there to the wolves. I know it's hard for a parent. I had to do it. But sometimes you just got to let it go and let the chips fall where they may. I did that, and today my son is A1 on point today. So sometimes you just got to do what you got to do and leave it in the hands of God. That's where Devin is, in the hands of the Lord. Just he's out of the dope man's hand right now because he's all locked up. So that's a safe place for his punk ass. I can't with Emily. I can't with Emily, and I can't with Jason, because I don't understand why Emily got boys and she won't call their ass. As I'm telling you, if I'm trying to get somebody out my house, the last person I'm going to call is the damn producers. I'll call the producers after I tell them what happened to Jason's ass. Or they can be in the midst of when my sons come over to get in that ass. One of the two. But I'm not going to do that if I got boys. Not my boys. It wouldn't take much. So she said Jason wanted somebody to come over to help him get some parts for his guitar. He went into the basement. When she saw his ass coming out, there was 2 broads and another dude, and they were coming out with bags. First of all, wait a fucking minute, you ain't even coming out my house with the bags. Why you come? No, before you leave, empty them damn bags. You're not gonna let me. She think they stole something. I'ma know they stole something. You're not leaving my house, coming out of my basement with bags. This shit don't make no sense. So then old tired ass boy bring his ass in the house, looking like he been getting loaded all night, acting like he don't give a shit. They going back and forth, and he tell her, basically, I could do what the hell I want to do. I paid rent and I gave you extra. Okay, don't know where he getting this money from, but she was wanting to put up with this shit as long as she was getting some type of money. That's what it seems like to me. And when she get her hair out of her ass, then she got something to say. Now, first of all, you ain't gonna be arguing back and forth with me in my house, and I'm gonna walk off into my room away from you in my damn house. That's what we not gonna do. But did you see that tacky ass, filthy ass room that she was in? She just as dirty as that other one, Cindy. Now, I was doing fist pumps from him. He's sitting there, he's got a job interview, graphic design. I'm looking at what he can do. He's very talented. I'm fist pumping. Then he gets to her, tell her, give her the sob story. I still need housing, bitch. I need 3 hots in the cot. I just need some place to go where I get to work. You know, be proud of me. And what I didn't like what she said was, it's about time. Or she just said some bullshit. I'm like, for the job that he got, being what, 65 days out, something like that, 50, that was damn good. So I was like, yeah, man, you did it. And then and boom, his ass got in trouble right after filming on a parole violation. I said, you dumbass. We were rooting for you. We was all rooting for you. Next on the docket, Aaron and David. Aaron done found somebody else to freeload off of. Okay, he done found somebody where he will work for food and will work for free in housing and get to bring in his little woman, Divina. Is it Divina, whoever. But he get to bring her in on the festivities with his free housing and shit. So he's sitting at the house packing. David don't know shit. David just walk into some shit. He just like saying, when David come in, I'm just going to tell him what I'm doing. No, I'm just going to tell him what it is. I'm like, sir, you need to, I hope you clean up that room before you leave, first of all. So when David comes in, he's like, come here, man, check this out. And he's letting him know his idea that he found someone who's doing some construction, and he's going to let him work, like I said, work for food, work for free, work for housing, and him and Divine can stay there while they're there working, and he can save some money, they're gonna get a place or some shit like that. Now David is thinking it's too soon and it's not a good idea, and I still think it might not be a good idea, but at least it ended with him not going to prison. Apparently he came back, and he's coming back to do the damn mission, and I'm sitting there thinking maybe he's coming back to do the damn mission now because his job is almost done and he's about to lose free housing, and he's about to try to scam David again to try to get in on him and butter him up with some shit, so when he transition out of this shit, he can move back into his shit. Next, last on the docket is Cindy and Jennifer. So Jennifer did the same shit. Now that the heifer got a job, she done moving out. But like Auntie said in one of her reviews, the way she cleaned that house, that's her motherfucking payment. She ain't gotta give her no damn money. Her money, her payment to old girl is the fact that she cleaned the shit out of that damn house, and now that she's moving out, she's left with a clean house. All she gotta do is keep that shit organized. So she said she packing her shit. She said it ain't because of her or Cindy. She said it's because I'm gonna move back with my brother. My brother is closer to my kids, and I want to be closer to my kids. So now that she got a job and everything, she said she gonna save her money and do all the things she got to do to try to do better and shit. Now Cindy's sad because Cindy about to be by herself. Once again, it's just going to be her and that damn dog. But at least I said, at least you got a damn clean ass house. Girl, I don't know. Cindy went over there to go see Jennifer. I know she was glad to get out there and be social with somebody. But I'm sitting there looking at 2 houses in a field of nothing. I said I could see why somebody would get bored to go out there and do some shit like it. Like, ain't shit to do out there. It just looked boring as hell. I'm sitting here. I'm a city girl. I just couldn't. Oh my God! I'd like pull my toenails out just to make me feel something. It just looks horrifying, and just it looked like your house, it like it's gonna blow away. Oh my God, I just would want to be there. I would need something different in my life and shit out there to do. Oh my God. But at the end of the day, I hope she make it. I still believe she really relapsed and she got away with that shit. I'm not gonna take that shit back. I really do, because you didn't have to do all that to get out of that woman's house. You grown ass woman. You just could have left. Just like you packed your shit and left, you could have did the same damn thing. You didn't have to fake a relapse. I really believe you did. Anyway, that's it. That's all. That is it for Inmate to Roommate. Can't wait till they come back. They always come back with new people. So that's what I like about this shit. So I'm sure the next thing that's probably coming is Seeking Sister Wife. Something coming up that I need to be looking out for. But I will see you guys next with the with Love After Lockup come tomorrow. Don't be an asshole, y'all. Bye.